Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My beloved brothers and sisters, many of us at some point feel as though every single door has closed. We try here, we try there, but nothing seems to work. Everyone seems to have turned their back on us. We feel stuck, we feel alone. And sometimes shaitan even whispers, why me? Why is this happening to me? My beloved brothers and sisters, one of the greatest deceptions of shaitan is to make a person believe that they have been abandoned by Allah. When life becomes heavy, when you are tested with hardship after hardship, when the people you relied on begin to walk away, or even when your prayers seem unanswered and nothing appears to change, you may begin to feel as though you are completely alone. You may feel that nobody understands you, nobody supports you, and perhaps for a fleeting moment, you may even think that Allah Himself has left you to struggle on your own. And I remind myself and I remind you today, this is absolutely false. Allah never abandons His servants, not for a moment, not for the blink of an eye, and not even when they have turned away from Him. His mercy is constant, His knowledge is perfect, and His door remains wide open, no matter how far we may have drifted. Sometimes in our pain, we assume that the silence of Allah means He is not listening. We think that our du'as are not being heard. We think that our tears are falling to the ground unseen. Yet this is because we are looking only at the moment in front of us, only at the here and now, and we forget that Allah sees beyond. He sees the past, the present, and the future all at once. He sees what lies ahead that we cannot yet comprehend. And so when Allah delays or closes a door, it is never out of neglect or indifference, but rather because He knows what you do not know and He protects you in ways you cannot even imagine. This is why in the Quran Allah gives us such a profound promise. And whoever is conscious of Allah, He will make for them a way out and provide for them from where they could never imagine. Surah At-Talaq 65, 2-3. What does this mean? It means that your consciousness of Allah, your effort to remain patient, to keep turning to Him, to obey Him, despite your struggles will never go to waste. You may feel surrounded by walls, trapped by circumstances, overwhelmed by the weight of life, but Allah has already written a way out for you, even if you cannot yet see it. He will create ease for you from places you did not think to look. And when that moment comes, you will recognize that what He chose for you was far better than what you would have chosen for yourself. But, and this is very important, the way Allah opens for you may not always be the way you were expecting, and the timing may not always align with your own plans. You may have been asking for something specific, hoping for one particular door to open, only to find that Allah guided you down a different path altogether. You may have hoped it would happen in a day, in a week, in a year, but Allah knows precisely when it is right for you, not a moment too early, not a moment too late. His wisdom is perfect, even when you cannot yet understand it. You see, we are often short-sighted in our view of life. We want what is immediate, what is easy, what seems pleasant in the moment. But Allah sees the entire picture, what will truly benefit you in this world and what will save you in the hereafter. And so, out of His love for you, He may close the doors you desperately wanted because He knows they would have harmed you in ways you could not have foreseen. And He may delay the opening of another door so that when it finally does open, you are ready to walk through it with full gratitude and understanding. If only we reflected deeply, we would see how many times in our lives we thought a moment of difficulty was the end, but later we came to see that it was in fact the beginning of something far better. How many people lost a job and thought they would never recover, only to discover a career path they never imagined? How many people endured heartbreak only to find peace and contentment they never knew was possible? How many people faced illness or loss and through it grew closer to Allah and tasted the sweetness of faith? That is the way of Allah to give us what we need, not always what we want. So my brothers and sisters, do not let the whispers of shaitan convince you that Allah has forgotten you. Do not let your own impatience cloud your trust in Him. When you feel that everyone else has turned away, remember that Allah is still there, closer to you than your own jugular vein. When nobody else understands the tears you cry at night, remember that He sees, He hears, and He knows even what your heart cannot put into words. When you